Hello. Today I'll be talking about what is cryptocurrency wallet. So before that, I've been talking about cryptocurrency. So today I'm gonna explain about cryptocurrency wallet and how does it work. So yeah. So are you looking to learn about the basic of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology? So if so, one of the first things that you should become familiar with is the role of cryptocurrency wallet. So this live will explain you on how you're gonna use it and what is cryptocurrency wallet. And today content, I'm gonna talk about what is cryptocurrency wallet, how does a cryptocurrency wallet works, how do private and public key relate to a wallet address, and all different type of cryptocurrency wallet. Are cryptocurrency wallet secure? Can I store all my cryptocurrency in the same wallet? Or is it true that cryptocurrency wallet are anonymous? And which cryptocurrency wallet is the best? So let's start with what is cryptocurrency wallet. So before I go any further, I want you to think about how you store your real world cash, that's the money. So you don't walk around, about holding it in your hand, right? So instead of you most probably store it in a wallet or purse, or maybe even a piggy bank. So either way, it is so wise to store your money where it is safe. So a cryptocurrency wallet follows the same core principle. So nevertheless, by obtaining a crypto wallet, you will have the ability to send and receive Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. So now that you have a basic understanding of cryptocurrency wallet, I will explain more in depth on how it works. So how does a cryptocurrency wallet work? So in the above, in just now that what I said, you use your money to put in your wallet or purse. So insofar that the wallet physically store your cash. So however, these things are slightly different in the digital world or cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So coins are not actually stored in a physical wallet. Oh my! Can you recite for me? Yeah, this thing don't need. So coins are actually stored in wait. So to make sure that you have, so just restart for me. Cryptocurrency wallet. So to make, then just start. So to make sure that you have a full understanding, I will quickly explain the roles of a wallet address as well as a private and public key, as they are all related. So a wallet address is like a bank account number, so there is no harm in giving somebody else your bank account number, as people will need it if they are to transfer you a fund. So this could be so your employer can pay your salary. So a customer can pay your invoice so that your friends and family can send you some birthday money. So let's move on. Why cannot?
I think the connection here.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that?
Oh my. So in the world of cryptocurrency, if somebody want to transfer your coin, you simply give them your wallet address, just like the real world. No two wallet addresses are ever the same, so which means that there are no chance that somebody else would get your fund. So also there is no limit to the amount of wallet addresses you are created. So to give you an example of what a Bitcoin address look like, so here's the wallet address that you believe to belong to the creator of Bitcoin, that is Satoshi Nakamoto. Hello guys, it disconnected just now. Yeah, hi. So as you can see, if you can see this thing, this number, hold on. There, do you see the number? The IA1, everything. Yeah. So as you can see, it uses combination of numbers and letters using both upper caps and lower case, as most of blockchains are transparent. So it is easy to find out how much money a certain cryptocurrency wallet has. So as well as the transaction the owner has to previously made. However, a cryptocurrency wallet address does not reveal the real world identity. So it is not the owner. I mean, like, you can fake the name, so and nobody knows it's the real you or no. So which why the blockchain is referred to be anonymous. So how do private and public key related to wallet address? Now that you know that wallet address is very similar to bank account number, I am now going to explain to you how you are given control of the fund. So people often think that a public key is the same as So people often think that a public key is the same as a public wallet address. So however, it's not correct. So I will explain to you more about that. So essentially, each individual cryptocurrency wallet address each have a unique private and public key. So the private key allows you to access the funds that are related to the crypto wallet address. So to give you a real world example, so when you want to transfer money from your bank account to somebody else's bank's account, you will need to enter your private password, right? So nobody else has access to this password, not even the bank. So otherwise, if somebody knows that what is your password, they would be able to send money from your bank account. So a private key does the exact same job, and it is linked specifically to individual crypto wallet address. So what about the public key? A public key is a mathematically linked to your wallet address. However, it is a hash version, which I will explain later. So a hash function allows a sequence of letter and number called an input to be encrypted into a new set of letter and a number that is output. So this adds an extra layer of security and ensure that your wallet cannot be hacked. So here's the quick example of to make things simple. Okay, let's see. Do you see the number here? Yeah, see the private key, there's like a long number and a public key. So that's the example they give us. So now I know what you think. These two set of key completely different, right? So a public key and a private key is different kind of number. It's not the same. So to the human eye, yes. However, the software technology knows that the two keys are specifically linked to each other. So that proves that you are the owner of the coins, and it allowed you to transfer funds wherever you want. So the important thing is to remember is that everything I have explained here is very technical. So however, when you use a cryptocurrency wallet, the software does everything for you. It's like using the internet to send an email. So you don't actually need to understand the technology that runs in the background. So the likes of Gmails and Hotmail does everything for you regarding email, just like a cryptocurrency wallet does regarding crypto transaction. So some of the question that you will ask, like, but you say the coins are not actually stored in crypto wallet. So if you heard what I said just now, you should now have a good understanding of what cryptocurrency wallet is and how public and private key are linked to a public wallet address. However, you might remember earlier that I said that the coin are not actually physically stored in the wallet. So yeah, so it's stored in a digital wallet, the kind. So like in the real world, like we use wallet to put our money on, but in the digital world we put the money inside there to keep your money safe too. So the software within the cryptocurrency wallet is connected directly to blockchain. So it allows you to submit the transaction to the ledger. However, the crypto wallet is the protocol that generates your public and private key. Without the two key, you wouldn't be able to access your fund in the real world. So to get better understanding of this relationship, think about walking in a store and paying for a good using a debit or a credit card. There is no physical exchange of money between you and the store. However, by entering your private PIN number, you verified that you own the fund, and so they can move the fund from your account to the account of the store. So this is the same as cryptocurrency wallet. By entering your private key, you verify that you own that coin, and then you can transfer them to someone else. So this is the only way that the coin can move from person A to person B. So now that you know the function of cryptocurrency wallet, let's take a look at a different type of cryptocurrency wallet available. So what are the different type of cryptocurrency wallet? So there are a lot of different wallet type available, and the one you choose will depend on your personal needs. So essentially, different wallet offer different things, such as extra security, user friendliness, or convenient. I will not list more popular type of cryptocurrency wallet. So I will tell you more about cryptocurrency wallet. So this is So this is the type of cryptocurrency wallet. There's desktop wallet. So desktop wallet are to be downloaded to a specific laptop or computer, and they can only be accessed from that particular device. Generally speaking, they offer a good combination between security and convenience. However, it is important to remember that if a hacker were able to remotely get hold of your device, they could access your wallet. So another type is mobile wallet. So a mobile wallet is very similar to a desktop wallet, as the wallet is downloaded directly to your device. You normally access your cryptocurrency wallet by downloading a mobile app, so which allow you to spend your coin in a physical store by scanning the QR codes. So another type of wallet will be web or online web wallet. So a web wallet offers the greatest level of convenience when sending coins to another person. However, they are also the least secure. So this is because the wallet provider usually has full control over it. So an example of these would be storing coins in cryptocurrency exchange. So the exchange will store your coin on the central server, which means that if it's hacked, the criminal could have access to all your funds. So it's best advised to only keep your small amount of coins in a web crypto wallet. So there's more wallet. I will share you another 2 more wallet. So paper wallet. Paper wallets are one of the most underrated crypto wallet available. So all you need to do is to print your private and public key onto a piece of paper, and that's it. Your funds are secure. So this is because the key are not connected to any server, meaning that the only way somebody could access them is if they had the physical paper. So when you need to transfer funds, you simply enter the key into the software and just scan the QR code that you printed. So that's a paper wallet. So the last one I'm gonna tell you about another wallet is hardware wallet. So in terms of security, it doesn't get any better than a hardware wallet. So this is a physical device that has the sole purpose of storing your private or public crypto keys within the hardware. So the device is never connected to internet unless you need to transfer funds. However, you enter your private PIN directly on the device, making it visually impossible for a hacker to access your key. So, are cryptocurrency wallets secure? So what do you guys think? Is cryptocurrency wallet secure for you? Or you have any other comments about cryptocurrency wallet? Comment below. I disconnect again. Yeah. So now that you know about the different wallets type, along with the levels of convenience, I'm now going to talk about how secure they are. So generally speaking, no matter which wallet you use, if somebody has access to your private key, then they have access to your fund. However, the key question is what safeguards are in place to prevent it from happening. So any cryptocurrency wallet that has a relationship with the internet, example desktop, mobile, and web wallet, will always be vulnerable. So although abusive hackers are unethical people, they can be very intelligent. So they are always creating new ways to access other people's data, which is why you need to make sure you do everything that can protect your private key. So here are some of the examples of how hackers could access your funds that are stored alongside an internet connection. So malware, is it malware? Yeah. Then virus, keylogger, remote access to your device, and phishing. So there are a number of things that you can do to protect yourself from the above threats that just now I mentioned, the 5 point. So firstly, you should always make sure your device is using the latest software. As hackers find new methods, they are able to override the inbuilt safety control. So by updating your software, you will always have the highest level of security. So it is also a good idea to set up extra layer of security. So there are many crypto wallets that allow you to set up two-factor authentication. So which means that to access it, you need to confirm a code that needs to send to your mobile number. Yeah. So this is also a good idea to consider a wallet that allows multi-signature. So basically a multi-signature wallet means that to send funds, the user must authenticate the transaction using two or more separate devices. So this way, if one of your devices is lost, stolen or hacked, the criminal won't be able to access your cryptocurrency as they would need the other device too. So finally, it is also recommended to back up your wallet on regular occasion. So this allows you to write down a backup password phrase so that if anything happened to your wallet, you could still regain access. So by making sure you follow all the above security measure, you will ensure that your cryptocurrency wallet is safe and secure against hacker. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is, can I store all my cryptocurrencies in the same wallet? So this is the golden question that people keep asking, of like, do they put all the cryptocurrency in one wallet? So it actually depends on the specific coins you are holding. So for example, if you are holding a Bitcoin only, you just need to find a wallet that is compatible with Bitcoin. However, what if you are holding a Bitcoin or a Litecoin? So although they each have their own blockchain, it is possible to use multi-currency wallet. So this crypto wallet allows you to store different cryptocurrencies within the same wallet, which is much easier than having the two different wallets to store your coins in. So however, it all depends on what the wallet can support. So interestingly, most tokens that are available were built on top of the Ethereum blockchain, meaning that meaning that they are ERC20 compatible. So if you have a lot of ERC20 token, then they can sometimes all be stored within the same multi-currency wallet. So other coins are not as flexible though. So always check with the wallet provider before you attempt to transfer funds across, as if the coin is not compatible, you will lose them forever. So is it true that cryptocurrency wallets are anonymous? So if you listen to what I said just now, this means that although your wallet address does not contain your name, people still have access to lots of other information. So these include all the previous transactions that particular wallet address has made. So both send and receive, including the amount of other addresses involved in the transaction. So in reality, this isn't really an issue as unless you give somebody your real world identity. So it will be very difficult for someone to know who owned the address. So just remember, government now regulate cryptocurrency exchange, which means that if you want to buy coins using real world money, then you need to identify yourself by submitting document. So this means that even once you have withdrawn with your fund to your wallet, the exchange will know that your identity is linked to the wallet you send them to. So the last part I'm gonna talk about is which cryptocurrency wallet is the best. So I'm hoping that you now have a very good understanding of what is cryptocurrency wallet, how the technology works, and the different type of wallet available. So you should also have a good idea of how to protect your wallet from hacker, as well as what information you reveal or don't reveal when you use it. So the final part of this live, I will talk about some of the best cryptocurrency wallet available. Unfortunately, as there are now hundreds of different providers, I can't review them all. Instead, I will recommend 4 of the most popular. So these are the first one, Exodus. So Exodus is a multi-currency desktop wallet that allows you to store lots of different coins such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, as well as various ERC20 token. So one of the best features of Exodus is it really user friendly. So when you log in, you can view an entire cryptocurrency portfolio on a visual pie chart, which also lets you know the current market value of each coin. So this is the pie chart. So another wallet is recommended is Bread wallet. So if you're looking to the store of Bitcoin on your mobile phone, look no further than the Bread wallet. So the developer claims that the wallet offers node-level security as the wallet is connected directly to the Bitcoin blockchain. So the user interface is really clean, so making it perfect for beginner. So Bread also has a really cool features that allows you to scan the QR code of the wallet address and to send fund to whichever allow you to spend Bitcoin in real world store. But unfortunately, Bitcoin is the only coin the wallet supports. So however, don't forget it's completely free. So the Bread wallet is you can store only Bitcoin coin. So the third one is Legend Nano S. That's the third wallet that they recommend. So for the ultimate layer of security, it doesn't get any better than a hardware wallet such as Ledger Nano S. So you will receive a physical device that allows you to store a range of cryptocurrency offline. So more and more cryptocurrency are being made or added all the time. However, to check which coin they support. So the last cryptocurrency wallet they suggest is Jaxx, JAXX. Another 2 minutes. Another 2 minutes. Yeah. So Jaxx is also one of the most popular multi-currency wallet, and is available to download most in desktop and mobile device. So for extra convenience, you can also access your wallet through a Google's or Firefox browser extension, making it great if you need to send funds on the go. So I need 2 minutes. So in conclusion, I hope you have enjoyed my complete guides on cryptocurrency wallet. So if you have listened from the start to finish, you should now have a really good understanding of what wallet is and how the technology works and what it can be used for. So you should also have a good idea of different type of wallet available on the market. As you know, different wallet types suit different needs and different coin to be contained. So I store the majority of their wallet in a hardware. So they suggest you store your coin in a hardware wallet. So they also keep a small number of funds in a mobile wallet so that they can access funds when they're traveling. So they put a small fund in a different wallet. So which wallet do you just before. So that's all for today. So bye bye. Bye.